People that can draw. People that can't draw. Wait. Same thing.
I used to draw. I haven't drawn in a while. I don't know where my sketchbook is.
Is it drawn or drew? I haven't drew in a while.
It's drawn.
Drawn? I'm going to go with
drawn.
drew.
I don't know.
I haven't drew in a while.
Drew's a person.
Drew's just some dick that comes around.
Where's Drew? I haven't drew in a while. Well, I mean...
Maybe if you're dating a guy named Drew, I guess that would be like having sex with him.
Yeah.
I haven't drew in a while.
I haven't drew in a while. Does it work with cigarettes? Because, you draw when you breathe? No? Drew? Is that
Can I get a draw off that? Can I get a drew off that? No. Because that's like passive tense, so... I took a drew... No. Doesn't work. Alright, guys. So, hitting all the big issues this week.
This is very political. Very political.
Very sweaty. My palms are very sweaty. I'm nervous.
I know. It's already starting to hotbox. This is great.
If we start farting, it'd be like green boxing.
Oh, God. The podcast was really great, but like halfway through, everyone just went to dead silence. I think they passed out or something.
All the methane coming out of their buttholes.
Oh.
Yeah, what's going on with you guys?
So last night, I had the choice. I could either
Masturbate?
masturbate or hang myself and masturbate. I went with the latter. No.
You hung yourself from a ladder?
Yes. That's what I used.
So what was your choice?
Either rent The Last of Us or go see Sin City.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely picked the latter. I rented The Last of Us.
Oh. I don't think that's the ladder. I think the ladder would be saying going to see.
The ladder would have been a game to kill for.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The ladder's a
terrible
bad
reviews.
thing?
No, what? No, the ladder's the last thing
The
you
last
say.
thing you said, yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of like Drew.
Oh.
Full circle.
So you drew the last
I always
one.
thought when they... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's.
I rented The Last of Us. That's the point. I didn't go
Okay.
see
I've
Sin
actually
City.
never played that game. I've only
Oh.
seen like somebody play it for like 10 minutes. I was like, well, that's a game.
It's
It's
spectacular.
Is it really?
spectacular.
I've never had a PS3. I'd like to have one. How much do they cost these days?
They're cheap now, like
Is it-
150, 200.
That's not bad, but why would I buy that when I can just
Just for one game, too. Honestly.
PS4.
You have a PS4?
Yeah.
No, that's nice.
For basically The Last of Us. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
did it re-release on PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Well,
sweet.
that and Uncharted 4 I'm waiting for.
Oh.
Which is only going to be
Be in
PS4.
fucking forever.
And Arkham Knight is next March. I
Is
think.
it only next gen Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Hey,
I want to buy a system just for that game.
you
what?
know, we're getting that new Assassin's Creed though, on the old generation, Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Oh, the 4-player one without the chicks?
No. That one's Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Rogue. I haven't heard about this.
It's basically
When
like,
are they gonna stop with these fucking games?
They're not.
Oh my god.
So it's basically Assassin's
I
Creed
lost
4, but
track of how many Assassin's Creeds
There's
there are.
okay. Wait. So it has Ass Creed 1, Ass Creed 2, Ass Creed Brotherhood, Ass Creed Revelation, Ass Creed
3.
I thought there was 3 in between 2 and 3.
No, just
All right.
2.
So Ass Creed 3, Ass Creed 4, Ass Creed Black Flag,
Flag, yeah.
Ass Creed.
Well, no,
Black
4
Flag-
is Black Flag. It's Assassin's Creed 4.
No,
Black-
4 is the sailing one.
Yeah, no, that's 4.
I think Black Flag's a totally different one.
I don't know.
Which one am I?
I'll
Oh
just
no,
pull
Ass
it
Creed.
for
Oh
you.
wait. Pause. Ass Creed 3 is the whatever it's called. Oh, you're right. All right, whatever. Henry Rollins. So,
There you go.
which one's 3?
That's
That's
3.
the one. I really want to play that one too.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
4 is the latter.
I really want to play. See, now you're using it right. I did want to play that one really bad. So Ass Creed Black Flag, and then what are we at now? Ass
Now
Creed
we're
Rogue
coming out with Rogue and Unity.
Unity. So it's 9 games by the end of 2015.
And I watched
2014.
an interview, it was like a few days ago, with a guy who made it, and he's like, yeah, Assassin's Creed. He's like, well, even though they don't call it, this is like number 7 or 8 or whatever, because they all run in a story. And I was just like, yeah, why are they doing that?
I played 10 minutes of 1 when it first came out,
Which
and
is
then
terrible.
I played from start to finish 2. And I really like 2.
2 is one of the better ones.
What do you consider the best one?
4. I love 4. But it's a
Yeah.
pirate game. It's not really
That's what I like
Assassins.
about it. You're gonna have the little sea shanties. You're gonna have
Oh,
some
that's like
whales.
one of the best parts. You go
You
whaling.
can't hunt. You can.
You go whaling in that
Shit,
game.
man.
Sharking.
I don't know what that is.
It's like whaling, but with sharks.
Oh, okay. Swatting.
Different.
Sharking. That sounds oddly sexual. Totally sharked her last night, bro. What is that? Like poured chum all over her body.
Oh God. She loves it.
And this
though.
like old 50-year-old guy in there just like speaking in like fishing metaphors.
Oh, not this again.
Yeah, we'll swim between her legs.
That's why you want to play 4.
Thank you, Kevin.
Like, I just want to be an old sailor. It's like, that's all. That's all I want to do.
I think sharking would be when you get a girl really drunk on Sailor Jerry's and then you have sex with her. Boom, got it, done. Write
Well,
that
there's
down.
the thing, shark diving. That's when you're in a... Well, I'm not going to go. That's
No,
graphic.
I kind of want to hear it now. Shark diving.
I'll just bleep this out. But anyway, shark diving is when you're in a you have the go like this. That's shark diving. But this is all just gonna be bleeped out. People won't know what we're
That's
saying.
fucking great, man. Well, why would you bleep that out? People gotta know about this. This is the world.
Shark dive, everyone. Just go to
Shark
Urban
dive.
Dictionary.
Wow.
And just...
I think all these like sexual phrases that people make up are just total nonsense.
Yeah, no, that's
I
pretty
do like the
nonsense.
sharking one though. Get them really drunk on Sailor Jerry's and then have sex with them. I think that's fucking
her
great.
last night. Like, damn, you used Sailor Jerry's? Like, you know I did.
Yeah, man, Old Spice rum. Old Spice. That's not a good rum. It's just like Old Spice rum is when a really old guy just drinks rum. Really old guy or like some guy just now going through puberty. Because I used Old Spice when I was a kid.
All right.
So Ass Creed. That's neat.
Yeah.
I wish I had a PS3 so I could borrow these from you. Let me borrow your PS3.
I mean,
Joking. You use it
I'm using it right now.
right now. Playing Last of Us.
Yep.
Isn't that like a 40-hour storyline or
8.
something?
8 to 9,
8 to 9.
Oh.
depending how.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Even if you like do the collectibles thing, that's like probably only 10.
I thought it
hours
was
at
like
most.
super long.
The first part of it is long, or what I consider the first part of it is long, because it takes about 5 hours to get through.
Oh,
the
it's
first
kind of like
half the
Ocarina
game.
of Time when you're like Kid Link. You're like, oh god, get me out of this Kid Link stage. This is taking forever.
I just want to hit puberty.
The first half of the game, it's just sequence after sequence after sequence, all in order, and then it just hits a break, and it's like cuts to months later. So like that's where I think it ends, the first half.
Total
so.
Ocarina of Time. So it's only 8 and I heard it was like super long. Like, people were playing it for like days on end.
Nope.
Well, that's a drag.
I mean, it has multiplayer.
Yeah.
And DLC, which is not needed.
Yeah. And it has like an
Yeah.
extra storyline part
When is
that's
DLC
really
ever
stupid.
needed? I just
Fallout?
oh boy. I'm
Catwoman and Arkham
48
City.
hours into Fallout New Vegas. Whew. It's good stuff. I put 113 hours
What
on
do you
one
do mostly
character
in
on
that
Fallout
game?
3. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Like, what do you do? You gamble a lot in that game, or you just
No,
like,
I've gotten kicked out of all the casinos. I
Oh.
won too much money.
damn. Can
Because
you
what-
get back or no?
No.
Wow.
Once you get kicked out, you're out. Like once you win 10,000 caps from any casino, they kick you out.
Damn.
So I just gambled a lot. But then it's like, have you played a Fallout game?
I played 3. I played the shit out of 3.
Fucking phenomenal. I wish New Vegas was as good as 3. This is the 5th time I've bought New Vegas.
What?
Because
Why?
I would only play like 3 hours when I go, this isn't Fallout 3, and I would sell it back to GameStop, and I would like come back like months later and be like, I should give it another try. 4
This
times.
isn't
and
Fallout
I bought
3.
I bought on Steam sale for like $3 with all the DLC. I was like,
can't
well, I
return
guess
that.
I'm gonna do it, and then I'm balls deep in it now. I only have 2 DLC missions left, and I'm done. But it's great.
No, I love 3. I got all the DLC for that one. That one's great.
See, I'm totally out on all the multiplayer now these days. I pre-ordered Destiny. That's something.
Eh,
What?
I mean, that's something like you said.
Yeah. I don't know. For 360 too, so it's not gonna be like fucking baller, but it'll be all right.
No, I'm not into multiplayer that much anymore. I like story. Whatever game
Yeah.
can like suck me in to the point where like I don't know. I don't even know I'm playing a game. It's great.
I can't remember the last game I got sucked in the storyline. Honestly,
Play The Last of Us. Play Assassin's
probably
Creed 4.
Battlefield Bad Company 1.
Wow.
That was a great.
That
storyline.
was with the gold. You're just like,
that's-
holy
it was fucking
shit.
Great. Other than that, can't get in the storylines.
Don't play 2.
Oh, I played all of them.
Oh, it's a terrible storyline for Bad Company 2.
Yeah, well, Bad Company 4 is even more. Actually, Bad Company 4 is not bad. Battlefield 4. They removed Bad Company. What games do you play, Derek?
Last of Us, Uncharted series, Arkham series.
So mainly RPGs,
Yeah.
action RPGs.
I tried to get him into Mass Effect. I don't know how that's going.
I hate Mass Effect.
Ah, I
Really?
love Mass Effect.
I'm
It's too much for me.
battling with it.
Which one is it? Mass Effect 1?
2.
2?
I made him skip 1. 1's terrible.
I tried playing through 1, hated it. I played like an hour or 2 ago. I'm dying too much, so I said fuck this and I sold it.
I like 2. I
I
mean,
don't
you
know.
can play games like.
It might get to a point where I was like, I'm done. Get it
Ah.
Get it out of here.
Maybe it's just me. I love
A
that
lot
game.
of people love those games. I just can't get, like, I don't like Mass Effect and I hate Zelda. All Zelda games.
I don't like Zelda games. I've only liked 1. That was it, and not like number
first one.
1.
Or Link to the Past.
No, it was
Majora's Mask.
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
We just got new statues in that Coliseum of Twilight Princess Link. It's alright. It's like $80.
It's a lot.
It is. It's like that tall too.
I don't know. I like
Shit.
the storyline of Twilight Princess where he turned into the wolf and shit. I thought it was cool, but
See, I've only played Ocarina and I've played half an hour Wind Waker.
Wind
Is it called
Waker's
Wind
all
Waker?
right.
Yeah, it's called
People
Wind Waker.
people shit over
According
that
to
one too.
Empire Online, Ocarina of Time is the second greatest game ever made.
Oh
What's the
my
first?
God.
Last of Us.
Oh.
Which Last
Wow.
of Us is great. But I wouldn't flat out just say it's the best game ever made, but it's great. Yeah, Arkham City was 11 on their list.
Oh, I don't know. See, I didn't like those Arkham games.
I didn't like 'em
fucking
either.
Flew. I didn't.
Asylum
Asylum
is
I didn't-
okay.
I liked Arkham
City is
City.
amazing.
I did like City until I beat the game, and I was like, "Well, what do I do now?" I don't know.
Nothing. That's it. You
Like
do
I
the
was
Riddler
doing.
challenges.
I think like GoldenEye for N64 was
Oh,
in the top
man.
10. It's
Oh,
like,
definitely.
It's like, yeah.
You
but
see,
I don't know if I would consider it the 10 greatest.
Oh, I
things
don't know
ever.
greatest, but, like,
it's part of my childhood.
10 greatest games of my childhood. That's in the top 10.
Yeah.
Did you see Jimmy Fallon made Pierce Brosnan like last
Yeah.
week play GoldenEye?
It was all over the internet, like herpes. Jesus. Yeah, it was dumb.
Well,
These terrible video games. Why would you make a guy that's terrible at
Yeah,
video games?
he's
play
probably
video
like, the
games?
hell
They're
is
both
this?
terrible. Get better at life, Jimmy Fallon. Is he gonna listen to this? Does he listen to this?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he does?
does. He's actually one of the 3 viewers.
Jim? Jimmy F? Do better. That's all I got about that. So
No.
you didn't have you seen Sin City?
No, I've read the reviews and the
Oh
fact that.
man, the reviews are terrible.
Well, the fact that, from what I've heard, the continuity of it just makes no sense.
Did the first
And
one's
that's
continuity
Derek.
make sense?
Well, in a Pulp Fiction sort of way, yes,
Yeah.
but except for the Dame to Kill For storyline, which is a prequel, everything else is a sequel storyline. So Marv all of a sudden is alive again, even though he died, and he's just showing up in the stories even though he should be dead.
Okay.
That's a
The
problem.
only reason I wanted to see it is because the Hateful Eight trailer was before it, but I watched it online anyways. You know what that is? Hateful Eight?
No.
It's the new Quentin Tarantino movie.
Hateful Eight.
The Hateful Eight.
Yes.
I have the script for it too.
What is it about?
Well,
It's a
the script may change.
It's gonna change. But it's a Western movie again.
Okay, cool.
Samuel L. Jackson's in it.
He's shooting it in 70mm apparently.
Oh my gosh, it's in
Wow.
my Super Scope. It's gonna be so good. I looked online for like 3 hours a night to find some like old like Super 8 or 16mm, 30mm films. Too expensive.
Oh,
The
it's
projectors
getting
are
up there.
really cheap, but the films are super expensive.
It's the same thing with it's like Polaroid pictures. Like you pay $30 for a pack of 5 pictures.
Do you
That's-
really?
Yeah.
Well, they stopped making them. That's why.
Yeah. So like that's why they're getting hard to come by.
I think you can still buy film. I think so. I don't know. I'm dumb.
Everything's digital nowadays.
I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Yeah, that was neat.
We saw
So
Turtles. Did you see Turtles?
No, I didn't see Turtles.
Good job.
You guys both went and saw Turtles?
Yep.
Together?
That
yeah,
was
All hands?
that was a bad decision on our part.
it was. I don't even know where to begin with that movie. If you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, don't
Thank
go
you.
see that.
Yeah.
I don't know what was the worst part, the movie or the fact that when the end credits started rolling, the whole audience we were in started clapping,
Did they really?
Yeah.
applauding like
Were
we
they
just
7
watched
years
Guardians.
old?
You know, some of them were kids.
Well, yeah, some were kids, but there were adults that were clapping
Oh
too.
my god. Well, I mean, you gotta look on the good side of this. Like,
There's 2 more movies
It's
coming
gonna-
out.
Is there really?
I
They
think so.
announced
A
a sequel.
sequel.
motherfucker.
Where Will Fickner may or may not be Shredder, you do not know.
He was supposed to be.
It introduces a lot of kids to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so they'll want to go back and watch the old ones. That's
and
something.
then they'll be like, "The fuck did I watch with that first one?"
Point
Yeah,
proven.
why was Michelangelo making sexual innuendos? With
Oh, was he
April?
really?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
boy.
bad.
It's
He
weird.
first time he sees Megan Fox, you hear Michelangelo. I can feel my shell tightening. It's
Oh
like,
my
oh,
god!
whoa. And it's even and it's even
The
worse
vapors.
in this version. In this version of the origin story, the turtles are April O'Neil's pets.
No.
So it's like-
it's
so
like you're like
incest
in
is
love with your
going on.
mom. Oh. Yeah, I can feel my shell tightening. Oh wow wow. Woo! It's
Oh
just
yeah, and
like,
he's like, oh, if
funny
I
sound
die,
effects.
remember I'm in here, and then he goes like tries to touch her chest, and Dante's like, don't touch. Like, what's going
oh
on?
my god, Michael Bay, you fucking pervert. I heard a story about him. I forgot what set it was on, but like he showed up in a limo, like doing coke. Like there's like just coke all over his face with two hookers in the car. He got it. He was like the producer of it. He got out of the car, looked at the set, goes, "You guys are doing a great job." Got back in his limo and then drove away. And I was like, Michael Bay, it's like that's crazy. I heard.
saw
I could see him doing
picture of
that.
him on the set of Age of Extinction, just wearing a shirt that said Bayham on it, and it's like, wow.
What?
Yikes.
He's like, "This is great because it's about me." Like, is that the mentality he had when he bought that shirt?
He should make every movie should have the Bay in the title, like a Bay of Pigs movie. That'd be fucking great. Explosions and Teddy Roosevelt. That'd be sick.
As I told Dylan, I didn't see Age of Extinction, but after seeing Turtles, I feel like I have seen Age of Extinction.
I went and I did a double feature like 2 weeks ago by myself. I went and saw Planet of the Apes in the middle of the afternoon. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Fantastic movie. Oh boy.
No, I
Okay.
didn't see it.
Little scratch to the
no,
nose.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
go
it.
fuck
I
yourself.
heard it was good, but
Oh
I didn't
man.
see it.
Well, for a Planet of the Apes fan like myself, it's like super continuity. Love it. And then I went and sat in on the second half of Age of Extinction, and it was dumb. Samurai robots with typical Japanese like bad acting. God damn it! You give love bad name. It's like God, you're a robot. You're better than that. But it was terrible.
But at least you only sat through half of that movie. See, I saw the
Felt like an
full
eternity.
3 glorious hours.
It was
of
3
trailer.
hours long?
It was
Yeah.
2 hours and like
No
45
way.
minutes.
No, like I didn't see anything like from Edge of Tomorrow when that came out till Guardians. I just wasn't.
God,
movie.
I loved Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow was great,
That
but
was a
like
great
I
sci-fi
heard,
movie.
I heard Transformers was 3 hours. I'm like, I don't have time for 30 hours of that.
Jesus, 3 hours of that. That's a long time.
Yeah. For robots.
Wow,
For
wow,
Bay, I mean,
Jesus
For
Christ.
Bayhem. That's 3 hours of Bayhem.
Did he direct that movie with Marky Mack and
Rock?
The
Painting
Rock?
Game?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he directed that?
yeah,
That was a solid movie.
Good
I'll
movie.
give him that.
yeah.
Hey, Michael Bay, 3 hours.
I mean, I still enjoy watching Armageddon. It's a fun, silly movie.
You know, I've never seen that movie.
You know, I watched that the other day. You know, they have that big FU to the Godzilla of '98 in that movie.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happens?
This kid's playing with like Godzilla toys, and like this black guy gets all mad about
The
it.
dog starts
Yeah,
attacking
yeah,
Godzilla
it starts
toys.
chewing on the Godzilla toys.
Bunch of babbies. God damn it. Oh, that comic book I sent you?
Yeah.
That just came out on Wednesday. It was a Mecha Godzilla one basically, but like it was that the army's controlling the Mecha Godzillas and they're like, oh, take down Godzilla. It was a pretty cool storyline, but then the last page was the fucking best because like he defeated Mecha Godzilla and it's like, oh no, something else is on our radar right now, and like you just see Godzilla like pinned down the ground. The next page, Mecha King Ghidorah. I was like, no fucking way.
I need to go pick that up. That sounds fucking
It's
awesome.
so good.
Was it Mechagodzilla or was it Kiru?
No, it's legitimate like first generation Mechagodzilla. I have the picture he sent me.
God, it was so cool. Yeah, there's 2 ongoing Godzillas right now.
That's cool.
One that just started 2 weeks ago called Cataclysm, and then this one's called Rulers of Earth. But Cataclysm's sick. We just got a bunch of Godzilla figurines in as well.
Gotta go check it out. I
Nah,
haven't
they're
been
not
to the
that
comic book
good.
store.
They're like $20.
Oh.
They're like that tall too. It's the new Godzilla too. It's not like old classic Godzilla.
Oh. I want there is a statue of the new one, but it's like $80. I want that one.
How big is it?
I think it's like 14, 15 inches.
That's pretty good. That's about
Yeah.
that tall.
Yeah.
That's a good size figurine.
I mean, the list of figurines I want is just
mile
out
long.
the door. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I could get that one, and I could get that one, and then you hit like the Hot Toy section, and you're just like, that's $300 that I would definitely spend on that.
Fuck. Yeah. So.
No,
What it
I'm
is.
glad to see that Godzilla's actually holding well in the comics because he's had a lot of comics where it's like terrible storylines, and I'm just like, the fuck is this?
Our
Might as
frickin'
well be.
back orders of our back issues of Godzilla are like we have a whole long box full of just Godzilla comics and they all look like shit. The new ones look good though.
Because they are.
I
There
think
was
that-
seriously, there was a one Godzilla comic, which is probably, I think, terrible. Like, one of the worst is, it's Godzilla, it's set in the Marvel Universe, and he starts shrinking down slowly. So, like, one of the issues, like, he starts off big and he's fighting Thor. Like, the second issue...
Who would
he-
win that fight?
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Second issue,
Thor
he's
would.
human size, and he's fighting the Fantastic Four. And then the third issue, he's about the size of a rat, and he's fighting a rat.
Ant-Man.
Yeah, like, might as well. But, yeah,
That's
one
an
was
interesting fight. Godzilla versus Thor. Huh.
stupid. I mean, good for him.
I think Thor would win because he has like planetary destruction level.
Yeah, I mean,
But Godzilla is
Godzilla's
like
just a
fucking
monster.
Godzilla.
Yeah. I'm sure he would definitely give Thor a run for his money.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But then Thor could just be like, I send you to this universe. Bam.
Bam,
Just bam.
bam, bam.
That was it.
He's a glorified Bam Bam. I don't think we've ever noticed this guy is Thor's Bam Bam.
I mean, kind of is, honestly.
Yeah.
He's blonde and he's just this, his whacking stick.
Club.
Yeah.
And then he fucking hits,
Bam, bam.
He hits Fred Flintstone on the head all the time.
So wait, does
oh,
that
little
mean
Odin.
his father's Barney?
Barney.
Yeah.
Barney Rubble.
Yeah.
Oh, was Bam Bam Barney's kid or was it Fred's kid?
No, Fred's kid was
Oh, the girl. What was
the
her name?
girl. Shit.
Penelope.
Why
Are you
not?
sure? I thought Bam Bam was Fred.
I think
No.
Bam Bam is Fred's
Yeah.
and the girl is Barney's.
No, because the girl has red hair just like Wilma.
You're pronouncing it wrong. It's Vilma.
Bam
It's
Bam
a
was
right-
Rick Moranis' kid in the Flintstones movies.
Oh my
Fred's
god,
kid.
I forgot about that. Shit. That's a good movie. That one, the Flintstones go to Vegas.
Bam
those
Bam
are
and
good
Pebbles.
movies. Pebbles. Fruity
Halle
Pebbles.
Berry is Miss Sharon Stone. Oh,
Oh my god. Who played the villain in that movie? What was that
the
guy's
first
name?
one, Kyle MacLachlan.
Oh, it was him.
God. What was the second
Jesus.
one called?
Viva
Viva Rock Vegas. Wow.
Classic 90s titles. Viva Rock Vegas.
Rock Vegas, yeah.
Barney and Betty Rubble are Bam Bam's adoptive parents. Wow, so they adopted
Oh, they
him.
adopted him from where?
Yeah.
That's a good
question.
origin story. I'd like to find out. Origin of Bam Bam.
Make the third one of the live action.
Michael Bay, get on it.
Oh god.
Stone's origins. Bam Bam.
Be almost as good as Wolverine Origins.
Um,
Oh, God. Oh, I still have nightmares over Deadpool.
One of my friends loves that movie. He works at a
Why?
Coliseum Comics in Sanford, and he loves that movie. I'm
Why?
like, you're crazy.
No one can like that movie.
Yeah, I
But
know.
that's okay. It didn't happen. It didn't.
It did to all of us. To the fans, it happened.
it happened.
It was
No,
like
it didn't.
like a-
Because Days of Future Past, it didn't happen. No one knows what happened.
What is
I
this?
just watched that movie the first time 2 nights ago. It was great.
I enjoyed it.
And by great, yeah, I mean that's
What movie
it
are we
was.
talking about?
I mean,
Days of Future Past.
I
Oh.
liked it. I liked it better than First Class.
Really, I really enjoyed First Class. A bit more.
My problem with First Class is it's not a bad movie. It doesn't know what it is. It doesn't know if it's a reboot or a prequel.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
That's the only confusing part while watching it.
You're right. You're right. And when you're right, you're right. And
No, I
you're
mean,
always
it-
right.
Because I mean, at the time I would have said First Class is the best X-Men movie, but it's just confusing as if it's supposed to be a reboot, no problem.
I really liked the first X-Men movie. I enjoyed that one. Oh my
the
god.
first X-Men, yeah, it's a trailer for the second one.
Yeah.
Heyo. I
Okay,
like
that's
two.
the
I hate
last, yeah.
X-Men though. Like I don't read any
I
X-Men.
don't
comics.
care
Except
for
Uncanny
them.
X-Force. It's good.
X-Men's a hard comic to read.
Because there's too many of
There's
them.
too many
There's too
things,
many
guys.
X-Men.
There's too many things and too many characters that relate to each other.
We're good. We're bad. We're neutral. We're mutants.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck? Just get in the X-Men.
That's why in the movies when half of the crap doesn't get in there and you're like, oh, well, why didn't they mention this? Because there's just too much to mention.
Too much.
Then everyone has their favorite mutant, and like the only one they glorify in the movies is Wolverine. Like,
Because he's Hugh Jackman.
And
Exactly.
and Jean Grey. platforms.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Well, my favorite mutant's Gambit, and the only
what a
Gambit
nerd.
was ever.
Are you an overweight girl?
What?
no, like I remember explaining Days of Future Past.
I like
Someone was
90s
like,
Gambit,
well,
though.
in the comics, it's Kitty Pryde goes back in time, and like, well, why is Wolverine going back in time in the movie? Because they're not sending Ellen Page to do Hugh Jackman's job.
I did like Psylocke in the fucking movie though. She was neat. Fucking spitting out portals and whatnot.
For a bit.
That was cool.
For the bit that she was on.
I did get a little insider info yesterday because a bunch of people at Disney shop at the comic shop, and some guy came in and he works for Disney. He has a meeting with the creative team today apparently, and he like handed this other guy I work with that works at Disney like these sheet of papers, and it was basically like every land in France and like every parks and what Marvel heroes are going to appear there. And then there was France, and there was nothing written underneath it. And he's like, "Who do you think the Marvel hero in France is going to be?" I said Gambit because he's French Creole, but think about that. Every Marvel hero in every little place.
Section.
So I'm guessing Thor, Norway, Black Panther in Africa.
But yeah, Norway could be gone soon. And
The thing is like I don't know.
It's going to be Frozen.
yeah, and if it's gonna
Oh.
be Frozen, then
It
it's
should
not gonna
definitely be Thor.
Norway. They're gonna re-theme the whole thing to be Edinburgh.
Wait.
No.
So, what's gonna happen to the Maelstrom?
It's gonna be Frozen.
Frozen.
No.
They're going to freeze it.
But I want to go like close to that waterfall and then fall. I mean,
Back.
yeah.
Over the
Who
falls.
knows? Maybe they can finally build the Germany.
That
ride.
ride's intense.
The building's still standing, waiting for it.
Oh, is that what that is? I always
That
wondered what was
giant
inside
building
there.
in Germany, the arch on the left, which leads to the restaurant,
Yeah.
the arch to the right, that's a dead end. It's for the ride they never built.
I did not know
The
that.
Rhine River Cruise, which was supposed to open back when the park.
The
opened.
Rhine River
Never
Cruise.
Built it. That is Disney World in a nutshell.
I did not know that. I always thought that they should.
Are you okay?
No.
a laser.
I'm bleeding out.
Is everything okay up there? Yeah,
I
there's
always
just
thought
a.
that where Africa is, because I don't think Africa should be there. The trading post, that's
Trading
dumb.
post.
That get rid of it. Throw it away.
The trading post was supposed to be the Switzerland Pavilion.
I didn't
They
know
were
that.
gonna build Matterhorn. Yeah, there's books they sell. Like there's the Disney Art of
Book.
Mountaineering book and
What's a book?
the Art of Walt Disney World, where it all has
Art of
concept paintings.
mountaineering.
Yeah,
How to climb mountains.
it's all artwork for Disney mountains, but it's like there's a lot of art for stuff that was never built in Walt Disney World.
Ah.
The whole Switzerland Pavilion with the Matterhorn.
See, I think they should put a Russian pavilion there because like Russian architecture is amazing, and then show the Tsar's rule on a ride. That'd be great.
I don't know.
We'd call it Slavery and Suffering, the
Oh my
ride,
god.
starring your favorite dictator, Joey Stalin, Uncle Joe.
Uncle Joey.
My-
Did I have like a picture of him like, oh well.
Who else but Uncle Joe?
Hollywood MGM Studios. There's a lot of rides that were supposed to be built there that never got built. They were supposed to build an Indiana Jones adventure. They didn't.
Well, they have the show.
They were gonna destroy the show and put the ride there. But then they didn't. The Great Muppet Movie ride was gonna be built, but then
That needs to
but
get
then
revamped.
Jim Henson died, and they just stopped work on it.
Jim Henson said,
And Dick
Like the
Tracy's Crime Stoppers was going to be built, and it was going to be Buzz Lightyear, but with Dick Tracy and Tommy guns.
That's
And
pretty sick.
Then the movie bombed, and they're like, "Oh, not gonna make it."
man. I read some article this morning about like the drones that they're like developing at Disney or something for
Drones? The hell is this? The military? The fuck is Disney getting into?
They're gonna like
Do not cut in line, sir.
like the quadcopter drones that Amazon Prime uses, the shift pack.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
gonna use that at Animal Kingdom for like the Animal Kingdom show, like strap like a screen to it and like because they can't do fireworks because of the animals and shit. I don't know. I read it on OrlandoInformer.com. I don't believe nothing, but they filed for
You don't
patents
believe
for
nothing.
It.
I'll believe it when Avatar Land opens.
That's never. I think. Oh boy. When's the second movie coming out? Any news?
I don't know.
Anywhere between
All I
now.
know,
Jim Cameron
all
talking
I
about
know
it?
is Hong Kong Disneyland's getting Iron Man, the Iron Man ride before.
Oh yeah, it's today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, Ghostbusters came out today again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came out today
Oh,
again.
well, for the
They came
re-release.
out again.
For the 30th, right?
I might go see the big screen. I never saw.
I wanted to
Ghostbusters
call
on
into
big
work
screen
today
I don't
because-
think I was alive.
I think I saw it. I think I saw
When did that movie come out? 1984. I was
84.
not alive.
Oh, no, I wasn't alive when it came out, but I mean,
I was.
Mike's, you know, these really
Believe
old
I saw
guys.
My sperm was alive. my father's sperm was alive. So by
I heard that
I-
recycles though, like every week. So were you alive?
Nope, my dad's got an iron dong.
Oh.
We call him Tim the Iron Dong
Dong.
Cummins.
I love the last name because it just fits right in there.
Didn't even think about that. Iron Dong Cummins. God, I should be a wrestler. That'd be great. I guess I just get kicked in the dong all the time though.
But you have an iron dong, so it's all right.
Does that mean that I have to like wear an iron?
It's gonna
dong?
be like that scene in Men in Black 2 where he kicks him and he's like, "No, he's a Balchinian."
Oh my god,
so
that was
terrible.
Hate that movie.
Men in Black 2, everyone.
God, that
Roll
movie.
credits.
That's the one with Halle Berry, wasn't it? Or was it?
No, it was
Beyonce?
Rosario Dawson.
Beyonce. Yeah, it was
That
Rosario
same
Dawson.
person. Well, I thought Halle Berry was in one. She was in the first one.
Maybe.
Who
No,
the fuck am I thinking of?
you're not. That's the thing.
Fiorentino was the girl in the first one.
I don't know. Halle Berry's in a lot of movies.
I'm getting clammy over here.
She was in Swordfish.
Yeah, Full Frontal. That's what I'm talking about. Derek knows that movie.
Is that the only reason why guys watch Swordfish?
I've actually never
God.
seen Swordfish. I think I caught the end of it on TBS once.
Yeah, the end part of the Full Frontal.
Yeah, they
All
cut
right,
that
Derek.
out.
I've
I
never
didn't watch
seen it.
Full Frontal.
I've
I
never
swear.
seen it.
Oh, you can show the full frontal on TV? No, I'm not watching.
I think the
it
reason
then.
only people know that movie is because of what's that movie with Seth Rogen, 40-year-old virgin? No. Oh boy.
Knocked Up?
Knocked Up.
Okay.
Where they're like starting the website and like, yeah, it's Swordfish with the Full Frontal.
Yeah.
That's the only reason people know that.
And they're
movie.
like, wait, Mr. Skin? They're like, no, wait, what? What's with Mr. Skin? They're like, it's a movie where they show all the like celebrities naked. They're like, no way! Like they beat them to the punch. But
Fuck those movies. Yeah. What's today? Thursday?
yeah,
Man,
Thursday.
it is definitely Thursday.
Thursday.
You guys work tomorrow?
Yes.
That sucks.
Yep.
No, I don't think I work.
Eh, life, shit like that. Gotta feed my kid.
Where is he right now?
That's a good question. I think I like send him on a walk.
Go on a walk.
Walkabout.
They can do that, right? He's like what, 6 months?
Yeah.
I think 6 months. Something
I'm
around
gonna
that.
do a new segment right now called "What Really Grinds My Gears." Don't fucking call your baby 24 months old. Just say 2 years.
Yeah, what is the point of that?
Oh, he's 13 months. He's a year old.
yeah.
Just say that. Fucking.
You
Come
can
on.
say a year and a month. Like I don't mind that one.
I mean, unless my kid was 69 months old, which would be what, like 6 years old.
Just
Yeah.
always do your kids in month. Give them a birthday like
he's
every
69
month.
months old. Sorry, little tangent. I was thinking about that yesterday. It really pissed me off.
No, I can agree to that.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, stop.
Just don't do that.
Just don't have kids.
Don't have kids. Let's just cut the population off right now.
You ever think that it's called Labor Day because it's 9 months after New Year's Eve? So everybody's banging on New Year's Eve goes into labor on Labor Day? Huh? Huh?
I mean, that's
Huh?
a thought.
Yeah, blew your mind. A little fun fact for you. That's why they call it Labor Day. I don't think so. I'm gonna keep on itching my back because you guys are being awkward.
You just keep on going on. It's fine. That was the box to the microphone that we are using.
Why do you have like fucking? Are you ready for the apocalypse over here? I'm like
He's ready for the last
bags
of
of
Us.
chips, disinfection wipes, 2 things of 32 packs of water.
Cardboard stand
a
of
thing
Black
of-
Widow.
yeah, just we will repopulate the earth, Black Widow.
I
Why
got
is
it.
a little hole cut out of her?
Why do you think?
Terrible.
Well, how much did you buy that for?
$20?
You bought that.
for $20.
Why would you do that?
Best investment ever.
I went to when I was a,
Better investment than seeing Lucy.
Yeah.
when I was a Star Wars celebration
fucking
like
A.
the last day. They were like pawning off all those things with like Star Wars figures and shit, and they're like Chewbacca, and I was like, I'll
Chewbacca.
give you $1, and the guy goes sold, and I was like, I don't want it, and just walked away. $1 Chewbacca stand up. Could have bought it from him, but I said, no. What am I gonna do with this? People are gonna think I'm weird.
You
You're
take
weird.
it. You take it to Walmart. You put a sign on it that says like half off tampons, and you just put it in front of them. You're like, why is Chewy like advertising half off tampons? I don't. What the hell is this?
With a bowcaster on his head. I'd buy tampons. Shit. Star
Chewy
Wars,
says they're good. They're good.
Star Wars tampons half off. That'd be weird.
Super absorbent from the Empire.
This is like a red lightsaber.
Oh God.
Think about that for a minute. God,
What is
it
there to
is
think
a
about?
fucking hot box in here.
I know, man. I'm telling you.
Just
I'm
turn the
getting
fan
clammy.
on. Turn it on.
It sounds like a flying sausage going off. In the background. It's
Perfect.
like,
You're about to start smelling something you don't want to smell.
man, I live with it, so it's all right.
Is it always this hot in here?
No,
Is your
not
air
when
on?
the fan is on. And my air stays around like 70.
Ay.
I have that second.
I'm
fan,
sweating
though.
places I don't get sweat. I think my hair and my legs are sweating.
Ooh,
Leg hairs.
possible.
Yes,
It
no.
is now. Fuck it. Why not? That was a great noise.
You guys need to fucking find something to talk. Oh, there's a little dribble on here. Get that
We,
out of
we
there.
love,
Was it a
we
hair?
love the dead silence.
Ooh.
Just
I'm gonna draw Godzilla.
you do that. Shit. What comes out tomorrow? The November Man. That looks good. Just looks like Pierce Brosnan
I
doing
think it's
another
just
spy
a
movie. You're having really fun with this. Where are his legs? What
Don't
is this?
be there. Don't worry. Little
Oh
tail.
God.
Weep.
So you pre-ordered Destiny?
Yeah, I went out last week and pre-ordered it. I don't know why. I think I just.
You just impulse. You're like, I need a new game. Like,
Well,
sure.
I just came into a bit of money,
Oh.
and by that I mean I sold some stuff to get some money, and by that
Oh.
I mean
Drugs.
Universal tickets. Oh no! Fuck this arm up. Yeah, so I came into a bit of money, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get myself a new game." So I, it's a terrible Godzilla.
He's really buff. I mean, his legs are kind of shrimpy.
Yeah, so
Zuki.
I went out and bought I got Destiny. I mean, I got $22 for Titanfall, and then I was like, all right, Destiny.
Oh, you traded in Titanfall?
Yeah, because it was dumb.
You know, everyone I talked to, like, they weren't that impressed with the game.
I mean, it was great when it first came out, but then it got really boring because, like,
It's just multiplayer.
yeah,
no storyline.
but like the DLC was like more maps. I'm like, give me fucking other stuff to do. There's
Give
only
me more
3 types of
Titans
Titans
and
and shit. I'm like, this is dumb. You're dumb.
Apparently, in like the original draft of that game, there were supposed to be aliens that you fought, but they cut them out. So I
And
mean,
that would make the game 10 times better.
I would think so. Now you're just fighting like people. What were you talking
So
about?
Aliens Colonial Marines.
Yeah,
What's that new? Oh, Alien Isolation. That game actually looks pretty good.
coming out in new next generation
Sorry,
systems.
In the new-
I can't trust it.
It's
after,
getting pretty
after
good.
Colonial Marines,
Yeah,
can't trust anything.
it's getting pretty good. Reviews, but
So was Colonial Marines before
Well,
it
I
came
mean,
out.
yeah, the demo they showed of Isolation looked good, but
It's a horror
so
game.
did the demo of Colonial Marines.
But that's
and the
how-
demo wasn't even the actual gameplay footage nor the
like an
game.
Alien game should be like that though. It should be a fucking horror game.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you're gonna make a Colonial Marines game, you want to be shooting aliens nonstop, not
Yeah.
whaling Utani people, and have a storyline that bases like Alien 3 never happened. How? Who cares? I'm alive. I'm Michael Biehn. Let's go kill some people.
I really want a Wayland Utani shirt. That'd be sick. I love Prometheus.
Wow.
I love it. It was,
the other day, I think I saw somebody wearing a whaling Utani.
and when you see them wearing that, you go, "You must be a real fan." I'm gonna talk to you first. I don't know. I thought Prometheus was probably in my top 20 favorite movies of all time.
Wow.
It was my first IMAX 3D movie, and so when I watched that, I was like, "Holy shit, I'm in space!" It was a
Beautiful looking movie.
Oh my
but
god!
I
I don't know. I still like. I bought it on a Blu-ray, and I watched it a lot, and then I watched it with commentary on.
Ridley Scott, I've lost faith in Ridley.
Really?
After Robin Hood.
Oh.
Oh wow.
I mean, Robin Hood and the Prometheus, like, beautiful looking movie, just didn't care for
Like,
it.
he has
then he's
that,
coming out with Exodus Gods
yeah.
and Kings, and then he swears he's doing Blade Runner 2, which don't do it.
Yeah, and I still don't know if it's gonna be a prequel or a sequel.
He's saying sequel and Harrison Ford's doing it, and it's like, no, leave it the way it is, because if he does it, then it's gonna be more the crap of Deckard being a replicant, and it's like, no, the movie doesn't make sense if Deckard's a replicant, as much as Ridley Scott wants it to be that
I
way.
think what's her name from the movie, Charlize Theron? She was a android.
In Prometheus, yeah, I
Yeah.
believe she was an android.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, it was great. Well, I think the next movie
Who was
after
the
Exodus.
character?
What?
Who was Charlize Theron?
She was the like captain of the ship. She wasn't the black.
Oh,
guy,
she was
but,
what's her face's like daughter.
She was one of the captains of the
Yeah,
ship.
she was
'Cause-
Peter Wayland's daughter.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Was it in Peter? Yeah, I think it's Peter Wayland.
Yeah.
I mean,
another word for
I don't
penis.
know. That movie was just like, it was just cool. Like when they fucking were like flying in space and they all woke up and like, all right, we have a presentation from Mr. Wayland, and that scene was awesome. Where you're like walking around. Who was the guy that played him? Guy Pearce.
In the
Guy
crazy
Fieri
old
played him.
man makeup. Tell me how to live forever. The answer is rip your head off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Great.
No.
Great. I don't know. I think
No.
it's up there on sci-fi movies for me.
I think my problem with Prometheus was the surgical scene where the staple
Oh.
gun
Oh, that was
came
great.
out. I was just laughing in the theater. Went, there, you're fine.
And everybody's like, "Oh, how was she able to stand after a C-section?" I'm like, "Well, medicine in the future."
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, she
Future
kept on
sin.
shooting
herself up
Yeah,
throughout
she
the
was
rest of the
probably
movie,
fucking
but it was
seeing
just
crazy
funny
aliens.
the amount of stuff she's doing after that.
Aerobics and running from a giant
Yeah.
donut. That was pretty sweet. Some
And Charlize Theron
Christos-
forgot how to run left or right. She's
that
running straight.
was
She went to
great.
the Prometheus school of running.
My favorite thing though is that Charlize Theron was supposed to be the main character.
Oh, was
Then
she really?
Then she had to drop out because she was going to film Mad Max, and then Mad Max got delayed, and she came back to play the other character.
Can I tell you something? I am so excited for Mad Max.
I am stoked for it.
Oh
It
my
looks
God.
Amazing.
I like after the trailer came out, I went back and watched all 3 movies again. I was like, gotta watch them again, and I watched the trailer again. I was like, this is gonna be great. This it looks a lot like, it looks a lot like the second one.
Yeah.
It like Road
feels
Warrior.
like it's gonna be Road Warrior.
Yeah, I just
Miller
It looks just
George
like
Lucas
it.
has said the movie's a 110-minute car chase.
oh, it's only 110 minutes.
No.
Oh, okay.
He said the
Got
movie-
really disappointed.
He's like the whole entire movie's just the car chase, basically.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
Like, that's fine.
That's Mad Max.
And it's doing test screenings here and there with incomplete effects for people, and all the reviews from them have been great.
Really?
They all say that Tom Hardy barely has any dialogue in the film. He says very little.
I'm okay with
And
that.
They say it's spectacular.
It's
That
Mad
he-
Max. Like
Yeah, he doesn't need to say anything.
the second movie is the strongest of the 3 in my opinion. Road
My
Warrior was the
favorite's
strongest.
Thunderdome.
I don't know why.
I
Is it because it's so campy?
Because it is. I mean, I like the Road
2
Warrior.
men enter, 1 man leave. Everybody start chanting.
Yeah.
Get this going.
I really enjoy Road Warrior. But the reason I prefer Thunderdome is only because of the ending, where in Road Warrior he's kind of duped into driving
Yeah.
the truck, whereas in Thunderdome he on purpose makes it so the kids can get away, and that he knows what he's doing. That's
Yeah.
the only reason I would prefer Thunderdome.
I think those movies are like the first movie especially like it like had the purpose of not being a trilogy and
Yeah.
like oh shit we gotta make this into a trilogy guys.
Yeah.
We gotta make
it
more.
make sense. Go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's like even Thunderdome's barely connected to Road Warrior.
Thunderdome's barely connected to itself.
I know.
It's just like
Somewhere in between Road Warrior and Thunderdome, nuclear war happened. It's like, okay, fine, alright, I'll go with it.
somewhere between Mad Max and the Road Warrior nuclear. I think there's like 9 nuclear wars that happened within 3 movies.
Yeah.
Like nobody knows anything. I don't
No,
know.
it's
It was
like,
fucking-
I'm.
At this point, it's just like normal. Yeah, another damn
Tom
nuclear
Hardy.
war.
He looks like Mad Max.
And he's got the gray streak in his hair,
Yep.
which is
Oh
amazing.
man, I can't wait for that movie. Super hyped. Super hyped.
That comes out, it comes out a week or 2 after Avengers. So,
Oh, I thought it was early next year. It's gonna be late next
it's
year.
gonna be May.
Fuck.
Hey man, whatever more time they do, the more
I think
time
that's
it's gonna be
Oscar
good.
worthy movie. Mad Max.
It should be.
Best Mad Max movie award goes to Mad
Well,
Max.
according
goddamn.
to George
Mad
Miller,
Max
they're
wins the
making
Mad
another
Max
one.
award.
What?
According to George Miller, they're making another one.
Good. Make
Yeah.
20.
According to George Miller, he says it's going to be.
I want another 110 minutes of driving.
That it'd be Fury Road, Furiosa, and then something else.
Purgatoria. Heaveniso. Oh my god, I was just reading the other day because I love 2 things. Fede Alvarez, I think he's a great horror director. Evil Dead was a fantastic movie. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
big fan of the original 3. Well, Army of Darkness. But I love the new one. And a lot of people don't like it. Evil Dead fans don't like it. Deadheads.
I loved
I
it.
mean,
It wasn't.
it's a good horror film.
I
but
thought
don't
it
like
was-
To think of it as Evil Dead.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it as its own thing.
For its own thing, fantastic.
Yeah.
He is directing Dante's Inferno, a
Really.
Universal
Ooh.
picture. I just read an interview with him.
That
a
is
couple
a
days ago.
horror. Probably
Fede
really fucking
Alvarez
good.
doing that. Like, imagine Evil Dead with a budget of, I'm thinking it was like 4 million. It wasn't much. I remember reading it was below $10 million.
I mean, you're talking about a movie that was all filmed in like in front of one cabin, so I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't need that
And
much.
there's no special effects used.
Yeah.
It was all practical. But great. Moving to a Universal budget film of maybe $30 million, portraying hell as we've never seen it before. Down. I'm fucking sold. Count me in. Count me.
Sounds
totally
interesting.
Hell yeah. I mean,
probably.
I would like to see that as a trilogy, in my own opinion. I mean, it's going to take... You have 9 circles of hell to go through. I don't want you to
That's
fucking
3
skip over
circles a
anything.
movie.
Yeah. And then, well, like, you can do 4 circles in a movie, and then the last one, go through the 9th circle, which has 3 different parts in it. Like, make it a Lord of the Rings, a Hobbit kind
Yeah.
of bullshit. And, because the last,
fuck it,
the last
we'll make it
circle,
3
he
movies.
encounters Judas and, I think, Caesar. And then he encounters
Satan.
Satan himself, trapped in his own tears of ice. A little salty.
Little salty.
Yeah, but I read about that and I was like, that's gonna be fucking sick. I cannot wait to see Dante's Inferno. I love Dante's Inferno.
That's a great story.
Hell yeah, it was a great game too. I don't know if you ever played it, but it was great.
No, I played it. I bought it. I think
Came
when
out
it
the
first
same.
came out.
So that was the big run. That was Bayonetta, Darksiders. Was Bayonetta? Yeah, Bayonetta was in that. Bayonetta, Darksiders, Dante's, and then God of War 3 came out. That was like the big run of fucking.
And they're
hack
all like
and slash
hack and
games.
slash, yeah. So it's just like choose your.
But in
pick.
my opinion, I think Dante's Inferno had the best story out of all 4 of them. I mean, it's hell.
I like God of War 3 a lot.
I played half of it, and a lot of games I didn't get through half of it, and I say, fuck this. My friend let me borrow his PS3, and I was like, eh. I love the second one. God of War.
Second one's great. First one's great.
Yeah, Dante's Inferno. Oh, have you seen the trailer for the Green Inferno? No.
What?
Eli Roth's new movie. Eli Roth, like, horror master. It's
Just
these.
like Thanksgiving.
Oh my God, yes.
But
I was just thinking about that movie the other day.
what, Thanksgiving?
No, Thanksgiving? No? Oh, alright.
Did you see Grindhouse?
Yeah.
The
Oh
trailer,
my
they
God,
did, like,
yeah.
If any of those fake trailers was going to become
Fuck, I
a movie,
forgot
not
about that.
Machete, it should have been Thanksgiving.
Man.
Specifically, that one scene where the cheerleader's jumping on the trampoline and then.
Full frontal noodle.
Oh,
No,
God.
my favorite scene is always when the couple are making out and then it cuts up. The
Oh, his
to them
head's
and
gone.
His head just falls off. It's like, how did that happen?
Man.
How did she
you
not
guys,
notice?
have you seen Thanksgiving? No.
I haven't.
Have you
That's
seen-
a good movie. I mean, with such notable lines as "You just got stuffed, bitch," and "Drink my gravy." I mean, come on. It's
Sounds
a turkey
great.
that murders people on
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
that is that movie,
It's
right?
fucking
Yeah.
great. But yeah, Green Inferno. Eli Roth directing it. It's a movie about these kids, these American kids that go down to
A hostel.
the Amazon, and it's actually this tribe that has never been filmed on like before. Like they're totally cut off from the outside world. So when they got down there, Eli Roth was like, "Hey, I would like to be like you to be in that movie and all this stuff." And they go, "Well, what's a movie first of all?"
Yeah.
So the first movie they show them is Cannibal Holocaust.
What?
And so this isn't part of the movie, but these indigenous. Wow, I can't talk today. I got a fat tongue. They think a movie is only horror. Like that's what they think a movie is. So now you have these people that are going down to film this thing, and they only think of Cannibal Holocaust. So the movie is about these people that eat these American people that get trapped down there. It looks crazy. Like, yeah, Eli Roth, thumbs up. Nation's Pride.
Nation's Pride. Frederick Solar.
I just watched. that
Sounds
movie.
interesting.
It's gonna be. I mean, I like Eli Roth. I mean, he's the one who really brought back horror, in my opinion. Well, I mean, Hostel was like that's what brought gore horror into the film perspective. In my
And
opinion.
Saw killed it.
And Saw killed it after what 23 movies.
23, yeah.
Something like that.
God, I only saw the
Something.
first two. I was like, I can't keep up with this anymore.
I watched the first one and I was like, this movie was terrible. And they're like, they have a second one, and then like
They have
I
a
just
third
kept.
one?
3D
I kept
one.
on
Fourth
saying
one?
that as they came
And
out.
4D one.
It's like smell-o-vision. Like usually like a snatch and script card. Oh.
Smell number
Flash.
one right now. Like, nah, I don't, it's not.
See,
for me.
honestly, those movies frightened the shit out of me when I was a kid. I watched the first one, I was like, it's fine. Watched the second one, I was like, I can't do this. He got trapped in that oven thing, and got baked alive. I was like, I'm alright.
I'm not about this. I'm done.
Too convoluted with the storyline too. This guy is the guy now. She's a guy now.
He's the guy
clown.
now.
I'm the guy.
We're all the guy. He's Squidward. I'm Squidward. We're all Squidward. Who else is Squidward?
Wombology.
Come on, you know Wumbo. Oh, I didn't know, Patrick.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a horror movie. Little tidbit for me. That my segment's over.
That's it. That was the World News logo.
The world news logo. Oh, it's already too fun.
Spinning in circles.
Yeah,
Shit.
but it looks pretty cool. 2 good movies coming out at some point.
Anything for the rest of this year you're looking forward to besides The Hobbit?
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
That's gonna.
As I say every time, Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl,
Yeah.
Hobbit.
I haven't watched any trailers for Gone Girl. I don't know anything
I
about
saw
it.
one.
Is it the one with what's his name?
Affleck.
Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it.
Affleck.
It was like speaking at some rally. I'm like, eh.
I love David Fincher, so I have to be there. But I'm also intrigued because Fincher said the ending is not going to be the ending of the book.
Oh.
That he's making his own ending for it. So I want to know.
Yeah, you gotta have to
Because
see it
the
just to
ending
see
is
that.
pretty good by itself, and I can see why Fincher
All right,
wasn't
spoiler
directing.
alert. How does it end?
No.
I'm not.
I think it's gonna be. I think that's an Oscar movie. It's gonna be Oscar worthy
Yeah.
at least.
It should
That's
be.
what I love about this season. We're getting to Oscar season. All the fucking great movies
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out.
What?
Interstellar's coming out.
What?
Interstellar.
Oh,
Interstellar,
Interstellar, man.
That one's probably gonna be-
And then the same age. Shoo, it zaps into space.
I want it to be the sequel of Dazed and Confused. Like
Honestly,
secretly.
it looks like they're in Texas. Okay, there's part 1.
Like, there you go.
I just want Michael Caine to be like, here's your space shuttle. It's the size of a tiny
It's gonna
train."
start off. I want him to start off. Matthew McConaughey goes. Sad thing is, high school girls did get older. Now I have to go to a whole nother
Yeah, I
system
guess- yeah, I
to
gotta
find
save
new
the
you.
world.
Gotta find new pussy.
I'm surprised Morgan Freeman.
Ew.
It's like you got Michael Caine doing it.
You know
Fuck
what?
it.
I thought he was in it. Honestly,
Why?
all this time until he just said that, I thought he was in it.
Transcendence basically had the usual stable of Christopher
God.
Nolan actors all crammed into one movie.
Transcendence was Christopher Nolan.
No, it
Oh.
was Wally Pfister made
gonna
it, but
say.
he was the cinematographer on the Dark Knight trilogy, so he was trying to make a Nolan movie.
Man. Yeah, that movie's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the dopest dope I've ever smoked.
That's
I don't
gonna be
know.
good.
Interstellar. I mean, we've never really touched interstellar travel in the past since Star Wars. Name a movie.
The most intriguing thing to me about Interstellar was Steven Spielberg was going to make it for the longest time.
Oh, was he? I didn't know
And Jonathan Nolan was always going to write the script for
that.
it.
Old Johnny Nolan.
And then out of nowhere, Spielberg was like, "Hey, Christopher Nolan, why don't you just take it? I'm gonna go look at something else."
Is he doing exec producer or anything?
No,
Or?
Spielberg just gave
Oh.
it to Christopher Nolan
Wow.
entirely.
He's like, this is yours now.
Because Spielberg had been
Fix
developing
it.
it for 10 years.
See, but then I don't see it being a Nolan movie. I see it being a Spielberg movie. It's kind of like I find it. I'm thinking about it. It reminds me of like Spartacus. Like Stanley Kubrick wasn't supposed to direct Spartacus.
Oh, yeah, he
just
came in
just
after,
gave him the movie. He was like, "Here, take
Kirk
Spartacus."
Douglas,
Yeah.
Like, hey, he can do it.
It's like it's not. In my opinion, it's not a Kubrick movie, but I mean,
Yeah,
he
it's-
directed it.
It's like one of 2 Kubrick movies on the Criterion Collection for some reason.
Yep.
That and The Killing.
Oh, The Killing is on there. That's a good movie.
That's a Kubrick movie.
That's a good fucking
That's a
movie.
Kubrick movie.
Man, that was a good movie.
They're finally coming out with a Kubrick box set that's gonna have Doctor Strangelove in it.
Really?
Finally.
Oh boy. I watched what I watched the first time, his last one with Tom Cruise.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes
I love
Wide
that
Shut.
movie.
Watched that again the other day. I was at my mom's house watching. She goes, "Mike, what do you watch?" I was like, "Eyes Wide Shut." She goes, "Is that one with Tom Cruise?" Like, yeah. She's like, "I fucking hate that movie." And I was like, "All right, mom."
I love that movie.
But,
That's
like,
spectacular.
It was really cool. I mean, now after seeing Eyes Wide Shut, I've seen every Kubrick movie, even Barry Lyndon, unfortunately.
Yeah, I agree. Barry Lyndon's
Unfortunately.
probably my least favorite Kubrick
It's a beautiful movie, beautifully
Looks
directed.
Great, looks great.
Bad
but
movie.
It's just like it's just long and
Story about this guy that goes on his boat and hates his kids and beats his wife. Kubrick movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're doing that now. A box set.
Yeah, because for the longest time there'd always be a box set, but Strangelove would never be in it because all of his movies were made for Warner Brothers except for Strangelove. But they finally got around that somehow.
That's the one director that I wish was still alive. I think he died way too prematurely. I think he would still be making great movies to
He
this
died at the
day.
age of 70, I believe.
It's
Yeah.
too early.
Yeah.
Too early.
Too
Was
early.
it 70?
70, yeah.
No.
I believe he was 70 with that.
No
You'd have to look that
way. I'm gonna look that up. He didn't look that old. But yeah, I just
Because I know he died 2 days after he delivered his final cut of Eyes Wide Shut. He
Really?
delivered it, it was put in, and then he died.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah. And
You
then,
got that.
70, you're
and
right.
then, of course,
Good job.
Sci-Fi Chub was then released and promoted as Kubrick's last film, and then everyone complained, "Oh, this is the film he goes out on." It's a really good movie.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's
One of Tom Cruise's best performances.
weird, but it's
very
great.
weird.
Well,
very
I mean, I saw
very
Vanilla
weird.
Sky, so I can't think
it's
I
not
can get
weird
past
like that.
anything.
It's weirder than that because
It's like Ingmar Bergman's Seventh Seal weird.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
just
God.
My favorite thing
weird.
about it is what happened in the movie, what you're told has happened, could have happened, or something else entirely could be going on,
Or it could be a Tom Cruise dream.
or it could be a
Tom
dream.
Cruise dream.
Tom Cruise dream. That does every night. Yeah, I watched Seven Seal for the first time. I've been going through a lot of Criterion movies
Seven
lately.
Seal.
I love Criterion Collection
I've
movies.
already wasted a lot of money on the Criterion stuff.
It's all on Hulu. all of it.
I buy
Yeah, I don't have any
because
Criterion
I have
movies.
the 50% off sale they do at Barnes and Noble every summer.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, gotta do that. Yeah, I just bought.
How much are those Criterion movies?
They're usually 40 to 50,
Ooh,
but that's
oh.
why when they're 50%
Oh.
off, that's why it's like, okay, grab some.
What's so good about getting them on Blu-ray or whatever you're getting them on,
It just
rather
I
than
mean,
just watching it on like Hulu? Does
I
it come with
read-
extra stuff or just a seal of Criterion?
But I mean, in one
You
years
can
ago,
tell this book's different because it
years
has the
ago,
Oprah book clubs
years,
there.
Years and years ago, I bought RoboCop on the Criterion Collection. I had no idea what it was, but at the time, it was the only way you could get the X-rated version of RoboCop, the unrated cut. So I've just been following the Criterion Collection ever since buying them.
Okay.
That's what started me on
A
it.
completionist collection
Yeah.
kind of thing. All right.
Yeah, I just bought Scanners, which was fantastic.
That's how I feel about
And
movies.
Eraserhead.
Oh, I was just about to ask about Eraserhead.
Eraserhead just came out, I believe.
It did. I watched it for the first time about 2 months ago. I didn't. Mm-mm.
I don't. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
David Lynch. That's one of Kubrick's favorite movies too.
Yeah.
One of his favorite
Apparently
movies,
made
and I was
everyone
like,
watch it when they're filming.
why am I watching this? That was just demented, just a demented movie. But it's David Lynch.
That's like
did Doom.
Naked Lunch. Criterion is another movie where I watch. I'm like, why did I watch this?
Fucking.
And I love David Cronenberg, but why did I watch this?
I mean, after I watched Razorhead, I was like, that's why I don't watch David Lynch movies. Because I watched Dune.
Man's not really a David Lynch movie.
I watched Dune, and I was like, well, that was fucking weird. And I kept on watching more David Lynch, and I got to Razorhead. I was like, yeah, now I understand. He's
I love
he's
that
a
he
weird
won't
guy.
talk about Dune.
Oh, he doesn't talk about
He
Dune?
doesn't.
Why
yeah,
not?
In the same way Fincher won't
Come
talk
on.
about Alien 3.
Sting was in it. It's a great movie.
Sting. I will kill him!
The weirdest cameo of all time. Sting, can you be in my movie?
The Green Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man 2 looked like Sting.
Yep.
In Dune, it was Spy Rafa.
Oh shit!
I will kill him! That's what that would have saved Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Speaking of fucking expensive movies with the Criterion Collection, you saw those box sets I sent you on Facebook of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and Spider-Man.
Oh,
Who the hell's buying that
who the
shit?
hell wants
For
Electro's head.
The Amazing Spider-Man
Oh,
2
yeah, I saw
collection,
the
it's just a
special
big
collection.
bust of Electro's head where like the discs come out of the back of his head.
No
and
way.
You
yeah.
know what was so great? Electro. He was great in that movie. He had no thematic or storyline purpose in it.
No, he's just like, I'm
At
bad.
all.
Fuck Spider-Man.
At all.
And then there was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one
Raphael.
where it was just Raphael as the
Why
statue.
not
I'm like,
just make
why
it
not?
Stupid Hummer-looking turtle van. from
I
the movie?
know.
Or make it the canister of the mutagen,
Stupid.
and then Optimus riding.
And then
Grimlock.
Optimus riding
It's like,
Grimlock.
The
But those
only-
things are like $80 to $100. Like, who's
The
buying
best
that?
like box set I've seen that like the discs are on like a special little fucking thing is the Breaking Bad box set where it's
in the
big-
barrel of
drum,
methylamine, yeah.
That was
That
that's
one's
a great
cool.
box set. But like my favorite box set I've ever bought is the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Blu-ray box set.
I want that one so bad.
It's
Good
just
box.
it's just so good. Like 5 discs per movie, 2 discs of the movies, and 3
and
discs
then
of
all
special
for
features.
special features.
Oh. That's why I haven't bought any Hobbit movies because I'm like
Because
I'm
I
waiting.
know that it's coming out as like a mega collection when it's all done and over
Yeah.
with. So that's what I'll
And then
wait
they're
for.
I already
re-release.
bought the extended first one. I'll buy
See, I was
extended
waiting to
one.
buy the extended because if you bought the special edition extended of The Hobbit, it came with the sweet Riddles in the Dark statue.
Yeah.
It was like that tall. It was like really cool, and I was like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till all 3 movies come out, buy that in the box set, the extended editions, and then I'll be done. Then they're gonna release
I
them
can't-
all
I-
together.
Yeah,
I-
it should
I
be
couldn't
the like
wait.
the
I
J.R.R.
couldn't
Tolkien
wait.
box
Yeah.
I
set.
loved it.
I still haven't seen any extended scenes, but I'm okay. I can
Extended,
wait.
Extended of Unexpected Journey was fantastic.
All
I
those movies.
cannot wait.
What did they add
Extended.
to it?
They only added 13.
They They added. I know they added this section with Elrond at the meeting of Elrond,
Yes.
but they added something.
They added the Goblin King song.
Oh, did they really?
It's
The full song?
The full song.
Oh man.
The
Shit.
full song. There's more setup for Thorin going mad, which pays off toward the
Okay.
end of the song. So there's more setup for that. More setup for why the elves and dwarves don't like each other. Which
Good,
is
good.
So I mean, it's all stuff that needs to be there for later.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really
Shit.
cool, though.
See, I think every scene that was off the extended edition on Lord of the Rings was pretty necessary, in my opinion. Even Merry and Pippin drinking the fucking Ent water, like that was, in my opinion, necessary. But they couldn't have fucking Tom Bombadil, but whatever.
When they get to Rivendell,
That's
there's,
my.
there's
I love that too. I'm like, where the fuck is Tom Bombadil? I want him singing and punching shit.
When they get to Rivendell, there's more of the dwarves insulting the elves.
No.
And when they're having dinner at Elrond's table, they start like having a song and throwing food.
That's
and
what's
everything.
missing from those movies is more songs. That book is just songs.
Yeah.
It's just a song book that J.R.
Every
Tolkien
chapter
wrote.
is just like, they're like, you can't be a songwriter. You're only a book writer. He's like, fuck you guys. I'm gonna make my own
Well,
thing.
I'm gonna write my own songs.
It's just funny because it's like for Return of the King, I think it was like 28 minutes. No, Return of the King was like an hour. What was added? Two Towers, 45 minutes. Fellowship was like half an hour. Unexpected Journey is only 13 minutes. Smog, I've heard, is only 20 minutes added.
It's okay,
so it's
though.
like, yeah, it's fine.
Because I think he's learning. Because now he has time.
Yeah.
He's making 3 movies out of 1 fucking book.
Yeah.
He has all the time. He's like, there's not much I deleted off of these.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and watch them.
Like,
It's
I'm
like, they're
interested-
3 hours. Like, what else could I have taken out?
Like, that was my thought when I got a Smog the first time. I'm like, what is going to be added? 'Cause
Yeah.
That felt pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not
That
sure.
last line, it just gets me every
I am
time
fire,
I watch it.
I am death.
I am death. And then he's just, what have
What
we
have we
done? Oh.
And then it cuts to black and like, awesome.
One of the best endings I've ever seen
Yeah.
in a movie.
See-
What have we done? Cut the black, roll credits, go.
It,
When I saw that at
Okay.
midnight, and because it's a 3-hour movie, like obviously I didn't get out till like 3 in the morning, but
Yeah,
I fell
well-
asleep at the last fucking 10 minutes of that movie.
Oh,
I
man.
missed like the best parts of Smaug, and all I woke up to was, "Oh, Misty Isles!" And I'm like, "The fuck's happening?" I'm like, "This movie's over." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, I missed the dragon." And my friend's like, "Yeah, I went back the next day and saw it." I'm like, "I'm not missing this."
They did a great job with Smog. I thought he was.
And I think I saw Desolation
that
of
movie is
Smog
so
like
beautiful.
4 or 5 times in
I
the
only
theater.
saw it once. Yeah, it was just
Well, because
so
no,
good.
I kept on
I
going.
didn't know.
I kept on going, and every time, like, my friends were like, I haven't seen Desolation of Smog. And I'm like, no, I've seen this 4 times already. I actually, like, the last 2 times I got into a pattern and were like, I'll fall asleep in the beginning so I can watch Smog, because that's the best part of the movie.
See, I watched both those movies twice in theaters, like once in regular like IMAX 3D and once in 48
so
frames.
nice.
Yeah.
The 48 frames, whew. But then I haven't watched them at all. Other than that, I've only seen them twice each.
I haven't seen them since
I'm
it's
trying to
been
stay
in
a virgin
theater.
for it till the extended edition comes out. Because I want to know what else is going in, like what else I missed. It's gonna be sweet. I cannot wait for
And
this
then
last one.
Battle of 5 Armies. Oh my god.
And then me crossing my fingers that they're gonna make a fucking HBO series out of the Similarian. If they do that, good. I can die. It's a hard to read book, but if they make it a TV show, easy to read. Tale of Gil-galad's in it.
Well, they
Remember that
fucking
from the first
turned Game
movie?
of Thrones into a popular series, and that one's
That's
a
what
hard
I'm
read as
thinking, they
well.
should.
So I mean, they can fucking do it.
I mean, if anything, make a different director
Have
each
Sean Bean
episode.
show up.
Have Sean Bean and then die. That's all he has to do.
Sean
Like,
motherfucking
hey, I'm
Bean.
Sean Bean, and I'm dead.
I'm
Oh
dead.
well.
I'm dead.
There's a new show at the minute that he's not dying.
That's gonna be the end of the show. He dies.
Yep. First season dead. That's it. Show's over.
We were watching Cinema Sins. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Last week, and
National
they were doing National Treasure, and he's like, "Does Sean Bean die in this movie?" He's like, "Nope, that's a sin." Cause like, what hasn't he done that he hasn't died in? It's ridiculous.
Technically speaking, Silent Hill. Because he was alive in like the afterlife kind of thing. He was killed, but then he came back and was like, "Hey yo, I'm
Did
with
you-
your mom." Well, okay. See you later. From New York.
In
now.
that accent.
Sean Bean's from New York.
Did you see or did you hear that the next Silent Hill game is being done by Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro?
Yeah, I did see that. There's actually a playable.
The PT, which is
Yeah.
fucking
I haven't
terrifying.
played it.
Oh, it's fucking.
Is it on Xbox 360?
It's only on Xbox One and PS4.
No fucking way.
Yeah, because it's only for the next generation.
Maybe I should watch that. Like a fucking.
Oh,
Watch someone do a playthrough of it, but it's pretty creepy. It's just a walking simulator though, because like there's no
A
other
walking simulator 2K15.
Yeah. There's no like interaction. Basically, what you do is you start out in like this thing. You go downstairs. You enter this hallway. The hallway just goes down and then right, and then at the end of the hallway there's a door. When you open up the door, you start back at the front of the hallway. But as you keep on doing that, like different shit's happening. Like
Stanley.
eventually you find you find like this like baby fetus in a sink at one point. Like
Classic.
there's like spirits and shit, and like there's like Swedish going over radios and stuff. It's pretty fucking scary though.
It's Guillermo del Toro. Like he's got a fucked up head.
Yeah, and then you have Hideo Kojima, who did the Metal Gear Solid series, which is phenomenal. So both of them together, like, and the main character in the movie is the guy who is in what's his name?
Keep on forgetting his name.
I keep on-
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus, guy who was in Boondock Saints and
Yeah, I
Walking
know,
Dead.
yeah.
He's the main guy. It
Yeah.
even looks exactly like him. I mean,
Celebrities in video games these days. Yeah.
I love
What's his name?
Boondock
Kevin
Saints.
Spacey in the new Call of Duty. Wait,
Whatever.
I don't see the point in doing that, but
Whatever.
You know, if
If it was a more like, if it was a series that was more well known for their storyline, maybe I would care about that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
but because it's Call of Duty, I'm like, but it's Call of Duty. Like, what's the storyline besides this guy has a
Call of Duty,
nuke? Stop
that's
him.
your storyline.
Yeah, you gotta go to the Call of Duty.
I need to watch that then if it's that terrifying. Because, like, the last game that really terrified me was Amnesia, The Dark Descent.
That one's pretty fucking bad.
Fucking terrifying. There's only one enemy in the whole game, and I was fucking terrified. Weird guy.
Creature.
I didn't play what was the pig?
Bay of Pigs.
It wasn't called Bay of Pigs with Michael Bay. What was it? Pig?
Machine for Pigs.
Machine for Pigs.
Yeah, Bay of Pigs, Machine for Pigs. It's all the same.
Michael Bay of Pigs.
Michael Bay of Pigs.
Michael Bay of Machine of Pigs.
Bad Boys 3.
Bad Boys 3 of Pigs.
Okay.
Bay Boys 3. That should be
Wow.
a movie. Write it down. Here, you want the silence board?
No, I'm good. But no, that looks good. No, I don't really care that he's in Call of Duty.
No,
And
it's
as for
dumb.
horror games, last horror game I got fucking scared at was I don't even know.
Dead Rising 3.
God no.
That game looks so much fun.
It looks fun. It doesn't look scary though.
No, God no.
I don't know. I don't have an Xbox One, or if I even played one, so I don't know.
I don't know. The first Dead Rising was shit. It was complete shit because like it gave you 72 hours to beat the game.
Oh yeah.
Like in game time, so it got like down a lot really fast. And if you don't beat it, then you die and you just start all the way over. It's like this is dumb. Second one, a little bit better. The third one looks great. Like stupid weapons and kill zombies.
You crafting shit, doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck. I don't know. I'm just balls deep in Fallout. That's all I got on games. Sorry. Back to gaming.
I've just been playing The Last of Us. I thought it was funny what you told me about the rewrite of the storyline they
The
did, and
original
oh
story, yeah.
god, and how glad I am that they fucking changed it.
So,
Yeah.
what is so good about this game? Like, why are people
The story.
like so
The
fucking
story is-
bonerific over it?
The story is really well done. And
It's very like human.
It's
like
just a guy and a girl traveling.
It doesn't. It's not cliche.
no,
It's genuine.
The,
and,
like,
Looks like we killed some zombies. Laugh track.
It doesn't pull any punches. It doesn't go the cheap way out in any part of the story, but it's genuine. And when the climax that it reaches is it's so perfect, and it doesn't.
the ending
go
of the game is
the
so
way you think
non-cliche.
it's going to go, especially if you're playing for 9 hours straight, and you're like, oh, it's gonna go this way, and it doesn't.
And like it really brings the human element into the game. Like the way it ends is how I feel an actual person would like act instead of like a Hollywood ending. Like, you know, like, oh, the whole day is saved, everything's good. Like, no, at the end of this game, it's just like that would fucking happen. That's probably what would happen in real life if this situation occurred.
Can we do spoilers? 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't know the end of this game now.
Okay.
What
So the whole
happens-
game is the girl, she is infected, but she's immune to the infection.
It's an infection of fungal
Love.
infection to the brain
Oh.
that's turning people into zombies.
Fungus brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it's
They start
3
like growing
stages of
mushrooms
the
and shit out of their
infection.
head.
Oh.
Like, you're either just a crazy zombie, a clicker zombie,
Which
has-
is like they're really strong. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do that because
They're
they're
blind
blind,
and
so
they
they
can
click
hear.
with their mouths to
Oh, okay.
hear. like echolocation.
And then giant mushroom.
Like
clusters
guys who have been
of
infected for so long, they have like mushrooms all over their body.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's intense.
And then you have so like parts of the game you're fighting like the clickers and the zombies and stuff, and like yeah, that's that. Then other times you're fighting other survivors because like it's an apocalypse
But the
like
game begins
environment.
at the beginning of the outbreak of it, and the main character Joel.
This is like first 10 minutes
yeah,
of the game.
The main character Joel is trying to escape with his brother and
His daughter.
and the brother stays behind to divert the zombies so they can run out. They run across a bridge to get out of the city, and there's an army officer there, and he shoots Joel and his daughter.
Oh wow.
And the brother comes out of nowhere and saves you, but the daughter is dead. And then 20 years later, you're Joel, and
So he got
Joel.
shot, but he's not dead.
He
No.
got shot in the arm.
Oh.
He got shot in the stomach. So
Oh,
he's-
classic.
Yeah, of course. But so it's 20 years later. You're in Boston, and
Did the infection spread across the entire United States?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Got it.
apocalypse
Across the
now,
world, yeah.
like
Okay.
broken down cars, everything.
Got it.
yeah, and basically you this lady named Marlene, who's part of this group called the Fireflies, trying to find
Which
a
is like the
cure.
rebellion of the
I just
government
watched the TV show
situation.
Firefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to find a cure. She gives you and this other person, this little girl named Ellie, it's like, I need you to get her to some location because the Firefly is going to pick her up. And then as you're leaving the city, you get found by guards and you find out that she's infected. And
But the virus takes like I think they said like 2 days before you turn. Like she was been infected for like a month,
Oh.
yeah,
so she's immune to it basically.
So they want to make the immunity serum out of her
Yeah.
blood. Classic.
So-
the partner you're with gets killed, so it's just you and Ellie, and you're.
And he wants
you're
nothing
with-
to do with this girl in the beginning.
So
like,
you're in Boston. You leave Boston
You leave
with
Boston.
the girl, and you're trying to get to Baltimore
You're trying to get
California.
To Utah.
in 2 days. Walking.
No, not
No, no,
today.
no,
You get a car. You end up.
the game
getting-
takes place over I think
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus
You
Christ.
yeah, it starts off. The game
Just
play
keep on
starts
running.
off in summer, and right now where he's at, he's in Pittsburgh. You get caught in Pittsburgh. You get attacked by a
By the
crazy
Steelers.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
a crazy group of
Steelers.
They're like
Steelers.
black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. You're like, oh
You get
fuck.
to
fuck.
the Pittsburgh, which is a
That's
very long
terrifying.
section of the game, and then when the Pittsburgh section ends, it cuts later in time and says fall.
Meanwhile, in
And then
Virginia.
you're in Colorado.
Oh, wow.
So, and you don't. It doesn't explain how they got there. It's like it's just later. And
President just like stop in like Chicago.
he
St.
meets up.
Louis.
You meet up in Colorado with the brother, and the brother used to be a part of the group. So Joel basically is gonna dump Ellie off with him. It's like, oh, you can get her to where you need to go. I'm leaving. And of
Joel's
course,
a dick.
he is.
Because he doesn't, he wants nothing to do with this girl. Like he thinks that she's been nothing but problems, and he
Classic,
also
like walking like shh, knocks over a pot and just ding 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 like
exactly.
Ellie. Oh, I don't know.
It's
what- is
that,
her
and
name?
it's
Ellie? Perfect.
It's,
Got it.
It's also
Done.
the dynamic of like he sees his daughter in her, so like he wants,
And
he doesn't
Oh.
want
while
that.
you're
Classic.
with the brother, you get the brother's home. The place gets attacked by a band of crazy people trying to
just like
ravage
other.
everything. And there's a cut scene which is where it's like it starts getting, oh crap, you know where this is going. You save her, Ellie, and Ellie's like running and screaming about what's going on, and the brother kind of looks at her and looks at Joel and goes, oh crap, all right, I'll take her. But then she runs off because she doesn't want Joel to leave, and you go back and save Ellie, and then basically the brother's like, oh, the last time I knew about the Fireflies, they were at the University of Colorado or something. So
Okay.
you go there.
No one's there.
No one's there.
Gotcha.
But there's a videotape that's left. It's a tape recorder.
Pause. Now is Ellie? Does she get attacked by the mutants, or like oh wait,
No,
she's immune. Don't attack that bitch.
Yes.
Move on to Joel.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's even
got it.
scenes where like there's parts in the game where like normal people have to wear like a gas mask because the
The spores of the
the fungal
fungus.
spores are infectious. She doesn't wear that. Like she just goes on without it. And she's like, I'm
Exactly.
infected. Like it doesn't do anything. to me."
Gotcha. Okay, continue. They're at the
The
videotape.
video message basically says that they've relocated to Salt Lake City, so that's where they have to go.
Mormons, of course.
There's another band of people who are going through the college, stealing supplies and stuff, and they find you and they shoot at you, and Joel, fighting one of them, falls off a ledge and gets Ellie tries to save him, and then like.
Wait, Joel finds him.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Ellie's helping him up, and
Because the whole game you've been playing is Joel.
Joel
Yeah.
just collapses, and it cuts to black, and it goes winter, and now we've cut to months later, and
They're
we don't
in
know where
like
they are, but Ellie is hunting for food and trying to find supplies, and she bumps into this group of people, and it's this creepy guy.
so then like
It's Don DeMello.
so you're playing at Ellie at this point, and like you see her transform basically what
From a
Joel,
young girl to a beautiful woman.
Yes.
Well, not.
Well, because a lot of the times in the game, like when you're going through, there's a lot of interaction between the two, and one thing is that like because Joel's basically been a survivor ever since his daughters died. Like he doesn't care about anything. He's been like the people who ambush other people on the road, and he's killed other people and shit like that. And Ellie's like said that to him. She's like, "Have you killed like innocent people?" And like he kind of just like, nah. And she's like, "I'm gonna take that as a yes." Like
You're a loose cannon, Joel. We
Basic-
can't have you on the force.
yeah, but no, it's basically like that. Like she sees in him like this like crazy guy who doesn't care about anyone else besides himself. Like she's like, this guy's just fucking looking out for him. Like he doesn't care who he kills. Loose cannon. And then like at that point in the game when you're playing as Ellie, you see her become that. You see her become what Joel
Yeah,
is.
she bumps into this group of people, and the leader of them, David's like, "Oh, we're a community down through the mountains. We're okay." You know, and like he trades with her medical supplies for a rifle or something, and then before she leaves, like, "Oh well, we lost a couple of our men a couple of weeks ago. They're down at the University of Colorado, and apparently some girl and a guy attacked them." So it's like, "Uh-oh." So she goes back to wherever she's keeping Joel, and
So Joel's still fine. He just can't
he's
move.
heavily bandaged up, and she's finally has medication to give to him. So,
Gotcha.
and then like a week or so pass, and then they find where you are. They kidnap her, and
Joel has to summon the strength and the courage to get out of his wheelchair.
Joel, when he gets
like
up,
FDR Roosevelt.
Joel, when he gets up, they're outside waiting for him. He beats the crap out of them. He's like, "Where's she?" And it's a great,
Where's she?
It's a great cutscene. He's like, pointing at. He's got one guy in the corner tied up and one guy in a chair tied up. He's like, point on the map where your town is, and just tell me. And the guy points and is like, okay. And then he breaks the guy's neck. And then he goes up to the other person. Like, he told you the truth. I'm not gonna. He told you what you want to know. He's like, I know. It's okay. Then he takes a pipe and bashes the guy's
That's
brains in.
sick.
It's like, I believe it.
Wow, wow.
But yeah, so
wow.
then she escapes, and it's a blizzard in the town, so it's impossible to figure
A
out
blizzard
how to get out.
convention.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
So-
like,
Bunch of
wow, like, there's orcs, there's Horde and Alliance, they're just like, for the Horde, she's like, I'm just neutral, I don't care about anyone.
I'm infected.
Ellie gets
I'm the
into,
Scourge,
like,
obviously.
a restaurant that's standing in the town, and that's where like the only boss fight of the game happens, where you have to fight David, the crazy guy. And,
Yeah.
you fight each other, and then the kitchen gets caught on fire during the fight, and then the roof collapses, and then you get back to Joel. Joel runs into the town. You kill the crap out of people, and then he runs into the back kitchen of the restaurant, and then you see dead bodies hanging, and you basically twist these people are cannibals. And it's like, oh, I didn't see that one coming.
That's pretty sweet.
And then the cutscene is David basically wakes up and is basically implying he's gonna rape and eat Ellie, and then she takes his machete and just kills the living daylights out of him.
It's a very,
bloody.
yeah.
And then Joel runs in and grabs her, and cut to black, spring, and now we're in Salt Lake City. And
Mormons.
you're going to the hospital. You gotta go underneath
Like a sewer
the
area.
sewer. There's this great moment where there's just giraffes, a herd of giraffes are just walking by.
In the sewers.
No.
Dr.
outside.
Hetzley.
Before you
Oh,
get to the sewer,
fucking
there's
idiot.
a herd of giraffes just walking through the Salt Lake City, and you can, in the game, you can just stand there and watch them
For as long as you want.
You don't have to keep going.
And
You
you're
can
like in the
watch them.
background, you hear like the zookeeper going, "God damn it! we
But,
had too many
You go
giraffes."
into the sewers, and you gotta cross this bus that's like in this river in the sewers, and when you jump on it, the bus capsizes, and Ellie can't swim.
No,
which is
classic
the
Ellie.
thing. And so she's drowning. You save her, you pull her out, and she's not breathing. And he's trying to save her, and then all these armed guards come out, and they take you into the hospital, and then you wake up, and then there's
So
Marlene, the
here's
lady. Yeah.
where the difference comes in.
This is where the curveball
So-
comes in.
The Shyamalama Ding Dong ending.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
The
basically,
lady's a man. She has sex with Joel. Gets AIDS. Boom. Dies. AIDS outbreak.
Joel wakes up. He tries to find Ellie. He eventually gets to her, and he finds her on
Well,
a.
Marlene tells him before Marlene says,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't believe you made it. You know, it's a year and a half you finally did it, and like, you know,
Wow.
I thought you were lost and blah blah, but no, everything's gonna be fine now. And she's upstairs and everything's gonna be good. And Jill says, can I see her? Like, no, you can't, because we gotta remove her brain
Oh.
to get the
Wow.
cure.
Wee wow.
Yeah.
So she's gotta die.
Because the fungus infects her brain, and when they did like MRIs or whatever, they noticed that like it's on her brain, but like she's still normal after a year and a half.
Well, she got fungus brain. Classic case of the fungus brains.
So then the last level is Joel. You just run through the hospital, you kill everyone.
You get to the point where you're in the operation room, and like the doctors are like, "Hey, we're about to operate. The hell are you doing here?"
You got a lot of people out there to operate on Buster.
The doctor's got like a scalpel going, stand back, and you just
'Cause
walk
she is
up
the
to him,
cure,
grab it,
like-
just jam it in his throat.
Holy shit.
Because she's the cure. Like she will like get rid of this plague.
And then the part of the game where I lost it after finding all of it, because in the very beginning, when the daughter dies, Joel says, "Don't do this to me, baby girl." When he goes to see Ellie, he's pulling off all the IVs and everything. He grabs her, like, "I got you, baby girl," and he runs out of the hospital with her.
So she's not dead. They didn't take the brain out?
No, he
gets
got
her
there
back.
before.
He gets to the parking garage complex of the hospital, so he's gonna steal a car.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Marlene is there
With a gun.
Has a gun that's like, this is what she wants. She wanted to do this. You know, she would have wanted to save everyone. This is the right thing. You have to do what's right.
Except everybody in the hospital is dead now. So now you gotta go down to Los Angeles. Get more doctors.
Just do what's right. And then it just cuts to Joel driving a car. And then all of a sudden you see Ellie wake up in the back of the car and
Oh,
like,
boy.
hey, what's going on? And they're like, oh, well, we found the fireflies, but they can't find a cure. It's too late. So I'm going to go back to Colorado and see we're going to go live with my brother. And then it cuts back to Marlene. It's like, I'm going to put the gun down, okay? And then Joel goes, shoots her, puts Ellie in a car, and then he walks up to Marlene. Marlene's like, don't, please, don't let me leave. Let me live. And Joel's very puzzled, like, why? You're just going to come after her? And then he shoots her in the head.
Holy
And then we
guacamole.
get to
So-
the last part of the game, which is
You're back at your
Colorado.
brother's. Like you're coming over like the cliff where you'll see his place.
And before you get there,
She's like, Ellie confronts Joel. She's like, I want to know, like, were you telling the truth about the fireflies? She's like, I've seen.
Did it really end after only 17 episodes?
No, but she was like, she's like, like, were you telling the truth? She's like, I've seen like so many people die. She's like, I don't care. Like, she's like, I want to know, like, was it my time? Like, could I have
she
like
said,
made a
Her
difference?
best friend was with her when she got infected, and the friend got infected, and the friend within a day became a zombie, and
Shit.
she's fine, and they, she basically doesn't know what to live for, and
Kill yourself.
Joel obviously now has something to live for her because now she's his
Yeah.
daughter basically, and he basically tells her, you have to find something to live for. I've struggled so long, I can survive,
I can survive.
And basically,
You son of a bitch.
basically, Ellie says, swear to me everything you told me is true. And Joel, without hesitating, goes, yes. And then the end of the game is just a close of Ellie's face, and she just, for like 10 seconds, just stands there and goes, okay, and then it's over. That's the end of the
What? Well, shit. That's a fucking cool game.
Yep,
Telling you, man,
That's a cool fucking game.
yep.
play it.
And that's why
I don't have a system that can play it.
That's why
Isn't it only on PS3?
No
PS3,
sequel, they don't
PS4.
make another one.
Shh.
But they're making a movie.
They are making a movie.
That sounds like a good movie.
It has a great story. It can make a movie. It can do it.
Do we
I don't
know-
know how you're gonna condense that 8-hour story.
Is
into
there
it.
a director tied to it right now? No.
I don't think so.
There's
I think
no
it's very early.
David Lynch.
Sam Raimi's producing.
Oh, that's
Uh,
weird.
Neil Druckmann, who directed the game, is writing the screenplay. So,
That's weird that Sam Raimi's gonna produce it.
but he's not directing. He said he will not
That's
direct it.
still though Sam. Raimi.
He's like, I'll produce it, but I'm not gonna.
When
be,
he's tied
like,
to something,
responsible.
It's a you can tell it's a Sam Raimi movie.
Yeah.
So we can we can confirm Bruce Campbell's gonna be in it somewhere.
Yeah.
He will probably
And
be David.
Anytime one of the infected comes by, it's gonna be a tilt shot. And go, like, okay.
They'll have the car from Evil Dead in it.
Yep.
Of course.
That'll be Joel's car.
Sam Raimi will appear in it somewhere.
Yep. And Ted Raimi.
And Ted Raimi,
will
of
be a
course.
loader.
And
God.
then out of nowhere, Morgan Freeman will be Ellie.
Why not?
In the car, no, in like the last like 10
Oh, I
seconds,
didn't
like,
know.
Screen's frozen on her, and she says yes. It just like she just turns into Morgan Freeman, just morphs her face into Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
I'm a man. Boom, fade to black. Roll credits. Shit, that's a baller game.
Yep.
Fuck.
And
I mean, gameplay wise, it's just a simple like third person shooter.
Are we talking survival elements like, oh, we need to drink water, you're getting thirsty? You
No.
need- Oh, okay.
But
so
you
that-
do craft stuff.
Okay, well, that's
So
I'm okay
you're
with
like,
that.
all right, you're like, I found all these nails and scissors. I'm gonna make a bomb. Like,
See, I don't like those too realistic games
No, no,
where
no,
it's like,
no.
oh, you gotta drink water, you're getting real thirsty. I'm like, I'm
I mean,
fine.
and you can either be sneaky and not try to fight,
Or
just
kill
go in
everything.
and kill everyone.
See, I would probably play the game and killing everybody because I hate sneaking around.
Yeah.
Unless it's Skyrim where I'm like,
Oh yeah, like
See-
at that point when I first played, like in the hospital, I'm like, I'm killing everyone. I'm saving her, and everyone's dead.
it all depends.
is there
too.
any like alternate ending to it, or it's just like
Nope,
no matter what?
just that is. They're
okay.
telling
Yeah,
you
well,
a story
there-
like
there
that
are
is.
Reviews of the game that complain that it's like I didn't want to save her. They should have got the cure. That's stupid. It's like no, this is how the story goes.
But that yeah,
Wow.
like that's you. Like this isn't your vision though. Like the guy who wrote this game wanted it to be that. Like he was like, this is what the story is. Like this is how it ends. If
That's
it had alternate
fucking
endings, I don't think it would be as good.
Crazy. That's a Shyamalama Ding Dong ending.
yeah, it's like you're so invested.
Because
in
in the
playing that,
Hollywood
you don't
ending-
think it's gonna go that way.
Yeah.
In the Hollywood ending, it would probably be that they get the cure, but
He
she
goes-
also
And then-
survives.
All right, I understand. Hands her go over to Marceline, where the hell her fucking name is. Boom, takes her brain out. He drives off in the sunset, tears rolling down his face. Parks the car and goes, well, fuck. Boom, blows his head off.
Or
That's
grabs
it.
a Pepsi like World War Z and like, well, we're cured.
Refreshing.
Pepsi Zero. All it takes for Pepsi, 0 calories.
Blows
Dry.
brains out.
Blows his brains out. There's no calories in this. Boom, dead.
You seriously mean there's 0 calories? I swear. He's like, yeah, it's fucking crazy. I can't
yeah,
live in
that-
this world anymore.
Write that down. Good movie ending.
No, it's just like that'll
Drinks
be the end.
Pepsi
That'll be the
Zero,
ending of
blows
the
his
film.
brains out.
That'll be the ending of the film.
Shit, man.
but no, it.
But see, now 9 hours though, that's very, very short. I would think that would be a 20 plus hour game with side quests and shit to do.
No, there's
but
no real side quest
No.
to it. I mean,
there's
the
like
DLC
the
Left Behind is just not
Stupid.
needed.
what is it? What is that involving?
Left Behind just fills in the gaps of what Ellie did to save Joel.
Between
in
Spring
Oh,
Between
between him getting
between that.
impaled and.
And while it's doing that, it's showing you how Ellie got infected. And it's like that's something that's not really needed. But also the thing that is truly not needed and just hilarious because of all
God.
the
Okay,
flack
so
they
the
got
whole
for
the whole
looking
game
like Ellen
is
Page.
like they like had Ellen Page's likeness, and
I'm
Ellen-
thinking Ellen DeGeneres for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get out of that
Ellen
mindset.
does kind of look like Ellen
and she
Page.
even like tried to sue the game over it for using her likeness. Now, this DLC came out on the same exact day that Ellen Page announced like she was lesbian, like she came out of the closet in the DLC. That's the
The
stupidest
twist
part
of
about
it is Ellie and her friend were the.
How old is Ellie? 7 years old?
14.
14.
I guess it's
But
that's old enough for a
Ellie
lesbian.
kisses the friend and is like, "Oh, she's a lesbian." And I'm like, it's so not needed. It doesn't add. any depth, it
I
doesn't-
know.
it
It's kind of
doesn't
funny
add-
though.
it-
That would make me do a little chuckle.
It's like
Mike's like, I gotta play the whole game over again, but be like lesbian the whole time.
Kill the lesbian. No, I'm
But,
serious.
like,
We're not doing
it's
that.
so not needed because there's nothing. It adds nothing, and it doesn't affect the original story at all.
See, whenever I play like games like that, I always like make up my own like little storyline that's going on. Like when I played Skyrim, I got a I don't know. You guys play Skyrim a
Yeah.
lot? How many hours you put into it? 350
Days.
between two characters. I put a lot of hours into it. You know Uthgerd? Uthgerd the Unbroken. She's in. Oh boy. Whiterun. She's in Whiterun. She's in the tavern at Whiterun. You can get her as a follower if you beat the shit out of her. So you get into a fist fight with Uthgerd, and like it's just like this big mannish creature of Uthgerd, and I just had her my entire time, and I made my little storyline about me and Uthgard. Uthgard's travels.
Doing your things.
So if I did play Last of Us and I got the Left Behind DLC, I would make my own storyline about Ellie being a lesbian. So she is technically Ellen DeGeneres.
Paige.
Slash
Ellen
Paige.
Page, yeah.
Ellen Page DeGeneres.
But it's just like
She's a very
to me,
generous
it was
Ellen
like,
Page.
It's kind of a
It's very
whoa
generous.
moment. It's like it
Do
doesn't.
you think they did it just to like spite her?
They could have.
Maybe.
Why do you-
Like,
why
Ellen
else do you
Page is
think
gonna
it would've
announce
done?
she's a lesbian. Let's make a lesbian DLC about Ellie.
That's fucking great.
I don't know.
That's really funny.
It was unneeded though. Like
Yeah,
you
the
could have
DLC
like
is
it could have
unneeded
not
because
existed,
it's-
and Last of Us would still be the amazing
Yeah, you
game
can,
that it
you
is.
can
It
fill
still
in
is
the
the.
blanks with what they just said.
How long is the
so-
DLC? Like 3 hours, I'm guessing. At that most.
At that, yeah. It's
Oh,
like,
really? Short
if
one.
you know exactly where you have to go and what you have to do, it's very quick.
Now, is it like one of those BioShock kind of games where you're like, oh, let me look in every single fucking pot I find to see if there's like anything in there
Kinda.
for like,
Yeah.
oh, that's
You're like, there's a room in here. What's in this room? Okay, cool. Fucking bandages and scissors. I could make something out of this.
Does your inventory ever get full?
Yes.
Can't play that game. I'm a hoarder when it comes to those games.
Oh, you hoard the hell out of this game because
God
this is what you
damn.
do. You have shivs, which are like one-hit kills for like anything,
Or they unlock doors.
or then unlock certain doors which have like a bunch of shit in it. You have bombs, which you can make, health packs, Molotov cocktails, smoke bombs, and am I forgetting anything?
You make melee weapons.
And melee weapons. But anyways, like this is what you do. You get the supplies. Like you can hold 3 of everything, and you're like, I got 3 fucking bombs. You're like, I'm gonna not use them. You never fucking use them because you're always like, there's gonna be a situation where I'll really need to use this, and I'm not gonna use
See,
it
that's
now.
exactly what I do, man. I can't fucking play those
And like
games.
like what I did was I hoarded the entire game. Like I'm like I could use this bomb, but there's gonna be a scene where I need it. I knew I was coming up to the end of the game, and there's a scene where there's like 5 of
In
like
the sewer.
in the sewers. There's like 5 bloaters that you have to get by. Like and it's almost impossible to get by them like sneaking. So you're just like, I was just like, I'm close to the end of the game. I'm like, I've been hoarding this shit forever. Like fuck it, and I used everything, killed him. I was like, that was easy. Just walked away.
Walked away, 3 more bloaters.
Yeah, I was like, damn it. Shouldn't have used all my bombs and
You should
molotovs.
run away from the bloater.
Oh yeah, that was
My
fucking
God.
crazy.
See, like in like the next DLC in New Vegas, it's called The Lonesome Road, and in order to start the DLC, you have to have your weight be below 75. And I'm at like 320. I'm like, I can't get rid of anything. I need all of this. I don't know what I'm gonna need this mini nuke. You never know. I might encounter something, even though I won't.
You
but
see those like giants in Fallout, and you're like, I could use the mini nuke. Nah, there's gonna be something else I'll need this for.
it's just like
keep on doing that.
I want to start the DLC so bad, but I don't want to get rid
What do
of
you
anything.
slim down to?
I know. I'm like, I'm already on like bare bones with 320 fucking weight right now. Shit. Yeah, I have 9mm pistols and 10 automatic assault rifles, but I might need those. You don't know. Then you come to my house and like there's just like beer bottles everywhere. So like, I might need these to store my piss
You might know.
when the water goes out after the Saudis.
Shit.
That's a ball game.
Yeah.
I need to get
I would
something.
definitely try to find someone who has it and has a PS3.
And borrow both those things from
Yeah.
them and then play it.
I mean, I would let you borrow my PS3, but I'm only renting it right now. So
You're renting your PS3?
no, my the last.
Oh, I was like, how do you do that?
Shit.
Rent a center?
Maybe. I
And
mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I digitally download.
When I get a PS4, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I want the one on PS4 because it's the remastered. It comes in like 60 frames instead of 30. And
Oh
it's
shit, that would be
1080,
beautiful.
1080p, and it comes with all the DLC.
Wow, that sounds beautiful.
And the goofiest part of it is sad sound effects coming out of the controller.
So,
Like,
because you can turn like a
flashlight on,
flashlight.
it's clicking out of the controller. Like,
And it's really like mechanically sounding. It's just a small speaker, like 8-bit noises. Boop. Whap. Whap, 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 whap,
I mean-
whap.
It's a good note to end the podcast on.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, only other thing is, Mike, did you see the new trailer for the new expansion for World of Warcraft? I know you haven't played in forever.
What was it, Draenor?
Yeah.
Miss, oh my god, fucking
Fuck
Miss
that.
Pandaria is so dumb. Yeah, I did. I've been thinking about getting back into Warcraft a little bit more and more lately, but then I think about it and I go, you know what? I could use that $15 a month,
A month for something else.
Gas.
That's usually everyone else's like complaint. Like,
Do you
I
still
love
play
it. I haven't played it
Oh,
since
okay.
Pandera.
Yeah, I was like this close last night to buying card packs in Hearthstone, and I was like, nope, I'm not
Could
gonna
use
do
it for
it.
something else.
I can use that $2.99 for one beer at a bar. I'm gonna save it. Last call beer. I got this $2.99. I was gonna spend card packs on it, but give me more PBR, please.
Just one.
It's all was $2.50, so
Maybe you could
just
trade
get
the
a
card.
50-cent tip.
Maybe you could trade the card packs for beer.
I could do that.
I'm just like, here's these Hearthstone card packs. Can I get one PBR? Like, the fuck am I gonna do with that?
Those are
Come on.
digital. How did you even print those out?
Like, it's complicated.
Don't
I
worry
had
about
to
it.
get the gun from Tron.
Did a lot of stuff in South Atlanta I'm not too proud of. Sucking dick.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out on Facebook. Put a link in the description. We have a new Let's Play coming out tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What's that mean?
Let's Play?
Yeah, tell me about that. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about anything.
It's
Tell me.
just
You doing a live stream or a Twitch or something?
No,
or
it's already it's recorded already.
Oh,
It's,
you just play a game and put it on the old YouTubers?
Yep. We'll start doing live streams soon, within the next month, I would say.
Oh, you just doing it through your PS3?
Yeah. Well, I have a capture card. We recorded on
Oh,
a
how do you have a
capture card.
capture card?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about that when we end.
Yeah.
If you need help, I stream.
I
stream, you stream, we all stream for streams. I want to do a 24-hour stream, really bad.
I'll talk about that in a second after this. But anyways,
After this.
thanks for tuning in, guys. Check us out on Facebook. We have a Let's Play coming out tomorrow. We have actually a retro Let's Play, the first one. I promise you guys it's coming out. It's all done, edited. It's all ready for you guys next Tuesday. So tune back into the channel on Tuesday for that. It's Resident Evil 3. And that's it.
Rise of the Autobots.
Rise of the Autobots.
That's the wrong one.
Age of Extinction.
See you
Age of
guys later.
Extinction. Find me on Twitter at Mike. The fan's on. Fans on, pants off.